Hi everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day so far. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and Dean and I are here today to create another fabulous fall door hanger arrangement for you guys. So I love fall wreaths, of course. Grapevines is my first love, but I also love teardrops just because it's a great substitution for you if you don't want to put that standard wreath on your door. So we're going to design one together using some fabulous fall colors and even a little bit of glitter. So if you haven't been to an Ellis store, like an actual brick and mortar location, you should, because they're starting to get ready for Christmas. And so they're starting to get new stems and picks in. And I always mention, especially in my group Dylan's Divas, that you want to make sure you save things you can repurpose throughout the year. So for example, pine garland, pine teardrops, they're not just for Christmas or fall. You can literally use them all season. Same with glitter picks. If it's a gold pick, you can use it for fall, for Christmas, or for Mardi Gras. So there's lots of different options, and the same goes with a lot of different things. So as y'all come in today, welcome. Y'all leave us a comment. Let us know that you're here and where you're watching from, and any questions you have throughout the video today, drop those below. And if you're a new person watching, a new member of our family here at Ellis, then make sure you drop a comment and let us know you're new and where you're from so we can welcome you here to our videos on Tuesday. So while y'all come in, I'm just pre-cutting some stuff and getting everything ready to go. I found this really pretty ribbon, guys. This is a burlap-based ribbon, and it's got some copper through it. And again, that's a great way to repurpose this ribbon that's technically for another season. You could use it for Halloween because of the copper, but I think it looks really pretty with the oranges and the greens and the browns that go with fall. So we're going to use this ribbon here, and I think I might mix in a little bit of leopard here and there too, okay? If I have any back here. I could have swore I had leopard ribbon.
I thought you did too.
Oh, it's right here. There ain't that much, but we'll make it work. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and tie me some bows. I've got a 32-inch teardrop here. And every week at Ellis, we offer an item of the week. And this week, the item of the week is fall floral, and it's 15% off. So just because it's 15% off, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is, because it's going to really give you some great discounts on items as you start to get everything ready to go for the fall season. So I'm going to just tie me some bows here with both of these ribbons as you guys come in. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I couldn't even tell you what happened with mine. Oh, Friday, Morgan came in on Friday. She had to get new hair on Saturday. So while she was doing her hair, which took 5 hours for the extensions, my mom came to my store and she helped me. We painted some things. We're still getting things ready for September. And then once Morgan was done with her hair, we met for lunch at Mexican food place. We had Mexican food. And then we went to the mall, which, girl, you know I don't go to the mall unless I absolutely have to. But we were just going to one store to Dillard's. Morgan's going to Cabo in a couple weeks. She won, or she didn't win, but they met a quota at their work. And so the boss is taking them all to Cabo for a week for free. And I was like, can I be the janitor? Okay, I'll go. So we should get her a swimsuit to go on her trip. And then that night, Friday night, I cooked dinner for everybody. I had the whole family over. And then Sunday, I went to my mom's house, and she made my favorite, which is fried eggs. No one ever eats them but me. And so she made those, and we watched Mrs. Doubtfire because we haven't seen that in a while, and we were talking about it the night before. And I was like, you know what, we got to watch it. So we watched Mrs. Doubtfire, and then we just hung out all day Sunday and didn't do anything. So it was a really great weekend. It's so freaking hot here, you don't want to go outside. Morgan lives in Dallas, which is 2 hours from me. And their highest is today. It's 108 degrees. And if it's in the triple digits, girl, I will melt. So I was inside. What were you doing, Did you work all weekend? Did you work all weekend?
I was off Sunday, Monday nights.
Oh, good. Did you stay inside?
I stayed inside.
Too hot. Okay, y'all, so I'm tying my bows to go on my teardrop. And again, I'm using 2 burlap-based ribbons. One's a solid that's a 1.5 inch, and then one of them is a 2.5 inch, and it's got a little bit of copper with a little bit of glitter that we're going to mix here into our teardrop as well. We only have 15 people watching. What's going on? I'm going to tie this off, and I'm going to get it on my teardrop. And you want to put your ribbon on first, y'all, because if you don't, you can always go back and add it at the end, but it's just harder to get it in there and make it look even. And you want to make sure you run this, however you tie it off, through the spine of the teardrop so that it stays in place and it doesn't sway back and forth. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to attach this on the top. Just like that. Look how pretty and easy, guys. And it's probably hard for you to see because I do have the ring light on, so I look a little better. So you can't really see probably the glitter accents that are in there, but it really makes a big difference, guys, by adding that little bit of glitter in that ribbon. So now that I've tied my first bow up there at the top, I'm going to go ahead and tie an additional one to go kind of through the rest of the teardrop. And you want to make sure you bring down your sizes of everything you do, whether it's your ribbon, your bows, your picks, all the things, because if you don't, your teardrop's going to be all one shape. And it started out to look like an upside down triangle, so you want to make sure that stays in place as you finish.
Facebook did some changes, didn't they?
Oh, they did? Great.
So they may not, somebody said they may not be sending out notifications.
Probably. And guys, if you're watching on your end, if you go up there to the top right, I think, and click on the 3 little dots, you can turn on notifications. So you'll get a notification every time that Ellis goes live. And that applies with anything or anybody that you're watching. Okay, so now I've got me a smaller version. I did 4 loops, still used both those ribbons. Oh my God, I can't talk today. And have you noticed all the mosquitoes this year?
Yes.
Okay, so, I mean, we always have mosquitoes, who doesn't? But the other day, it's been like 2 weeks ago, I noticed, I kept seeing mosquitoes in my bathroom. Like, I would just randomly see this mosquito. And I thought, what the heck? And then I walked outside the other day in the front door, and there was like, I'm talking, there was probably like 50 mosquitoes around in the front. There's no open water. I don't have any water out there. And so it's so strange. My mom has them bad too. She woke up the other day, had like 7 bites on her face. And so I don't know what the deal is. So I bought these things on Amazon. They're like these plug-ins, like, you know, you buy a Glade plug-in, but they're citronella. And I'm going to plug them in on the front and the back porch, see if that helps, because I don't want, and mosquitoes cause heartworms. So if they're biting my mom in the house, then they're probably biting the dog, and that's not good.
They're getting through the air conditioners too.
Oh, is that how? Great. So guys, I'm adding on my second bow. And again, I made this one a little bit smaller. Okay. And then we'll do one final little bow to go at the bottom down there, and then all of our ribbon will be in place on our teardrop, okay? And on the bottom one, you can leave your loops longer, y'all, so that they'll give you some length on the bottom. So say you have a teardrop and say it's even 38 inches or 28 inches, and you need it to be a little bit longer, just leave your loops long and that'll take care of the problem. So y'all, this week we went and saw, what's it called? Where the Crawdads Sing. Josh read the book. You said you read the book?
Yeah.
And Dina did too, and so he's been wanting to see it. So for anyone who's a reader, and I had a lot of people I had posted about it, said that they had read the book. It's really good. And Josh said it's pretty dead on with the book. Reese Witherspoon added it to her book club, I guess, when it came out, and then she produced and wrote the movie. So she's not in it, but she, you know, put the whole thing together. But it was really, really good. I liked it. Very clean. You can bring your family to go see it, so I recommend it for sure. Okay. And then last night, I couldn't find anything to watch, so we watched Sex and the City 1 and Sex and the City 2. And I haven't seen those since they came out in 2008 and 2010, and they were really good. So we watched those till like 1 o'clock last night. Did you like the Resident Evil movies?
Mm-mm.
You didn't watch them, or you didn't like them?
I couldn't get into the first.
Oh, it's so good. There's a new show on Netflix called, what did I just tell you it was called? I forgot. Resident Evil Raccoon City. It's really good. You might like it. So guys, I'm going to take my Maple Ivy swags that I've already cut apart. And you want to make sure, of course, you glue these, especially if you're going to, you know, do this for resale or put it on your door. You're going to just add your leaves in. And this is a super simple process. Just follow the base that you have, which in this case is the teardrop. And you can start adding in your other material. And Guys, Dina is caught. You're caught up, right? On The Bachelor? The Bachelorette?
Not really.
Well, she watched at least the first episode. I'm not watching. I told you Morgan left me, so I'm done. But if y'all have any comments about The Bachelorette, is that what it is, Bachelorette? Y'all leave a comment and Dina will give you her thoughts. But I hadn't even seen it, and I already, expressed that I think it's kind of weird that they have two bachelorettes. So are they both friends in there, Dina?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna ruin their friendship.
Yeah, it is.
That's like dating the same guy. It's not gonna happen.
They do have two different types, though, because they did talk about their type.
And the group of men that are there, it's a free for all. So like, you can pick this person, they can pick this person. Has it even mentioned what if they pick the same one?
Not yet.
It's coming up, episode 3.
It could have been on last night, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You watched the girl in the picture, right?
Yes.
Okay, 'cause somebody was asking.
Oh my gosh, y'all, yes. Have you seen The Girl in the Picture? It's a documentary on Netflix. Did I talk about it last week?
Last week
About the girl that was kidnapped and blah, blah, blah. It was so good. You need to watch. Yes, I watched it. What did you think? I talked about it last week, but I want to know what your thoughts are. That was mind-blowing. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And then, y'all, if you're needing something else to watch, I watched this this documentary on Netflix called Cold Case Files. And there was this one, y'all are going to just fall out. This older woman who is probably 80 years old, and she was frail, okay, 80 years old. She would find people who either were homeless, who didn't have enough money to live on their own, that collected Social Security and all this stuff, and she would move them in her house. And she always selected people that nobody would ever look for. They really didn't have any family, blah, blah, blah. Over the course of 10 years, she killed 30 men, okay, grown men, and buried them in her basement by herself. And the reason she did all this is because she never told anyone that they died. And so she just collected their Social Security. And before she killed them, she had them sign over whatever you have to sign, where like somebody else can sign for your checks and cash them. And so she was making like 50, 60 grand a month on dead people that she killed. It's crazy, okay? And she was 80 years old. So if y'all need a crazy show to watch, check that out. It's on Netflix. I think it's Cold Case Files. Okay, guys. I have got just some fall leaves in here. Again, fall floral is 15% off at ellishomeandgarden.com, and there's so much more on there besides what I'm showing you today. This could be a great stopping point depending on your budget, but I'm going to add a few more things just to make this really dressy and fun, because I've got some glitter today. Okay, so next up, I'm going to add my favorite Christmas stem, which is called Honey Locust Spray. Honey She is back in stock in different colors. So I'm going to use the gold. And these are great because you can just cut them in half, y'all. And you get perfect size picks for anything really you're going to put them in. If you were doing a Christmas tree, I'd leave them whole. But other than that, I would cut them apart.
And Bailey says Tyler Perry did a movie like that.
About what? Which one? What kind of movie are you talking about? We talked about two things. I want to make sure I know, because I'm going to look it up. Have you seen that old movie with Beyonce called Obsessed? Oh, Lord. It's like her and her husband, and she has a little baby, and she hires this woman to like watch her kid, and she becomes obsessed, and she kills her. Oh, it's good. It's an old movie. Okay. And y'all, another one that I've been wanting to watch, but I want to know if anyone else has seen it first. So y'all leave a comment. It's called Welcome to Yellowstone City. And it's a Western, like, murder mystery thing. And I read the description, I watched the trailer, but I didn't know if it was as good as the trailer. So it's called Welcome to Yellowstone City. If you've seen it, leave a comment. Let me know if you think I should watch it. Okay, y'all. I'm going to start adding in little pieces of glitter throughout my teardrop. Just use the pieces that you cut. I'm using gold. But as far as the glitter goes, y'all, you can use a color that you like. So, I mean, gold is what I have here, but copper and lime green, those are always pretty too. Or anything orangey to really just enhance your fall colors.
The woman taking the Social Security checks.
Oh, wow. Okay, I need to watch that then. I'll look up Tyler Perry movies later. That man is rich, though, I'll tell you all that. It said on Forbes the other day he's worth $1.4 billion. I'll be happy with 500. Okay, can somebody get $500? Okay. So we're gonna keep adding in. Oh, honey, I love this glitter. Okay, so I got glitter. Now, I want a little bit of blue. So we've got these blue pumpkin stems, and this should fall under the category, guys, 15% off fall floral on the website. I love these though, and I like the navy blue. It's the color of the year. Ellis is still waiting on some of their ribbons, or otherwise I'd have used the navy blue ribbon, and that would have really tied it together. But I had to use what we have in stock so far while we're waiting. So, girl, let's just use this one. So I'm going to cut this apart and grab me a couple of these pumpkins. Okay, y'all, and I'm going to add these in. I've got 2 stems here, and I'll just cut them apart. So you can continue to do that until you get the amount of these that you need. Let's see, I'm going to take a few of these off of here. So are y'all ready for your kids to go back to school yet? Be honest, because honestly, the ones in my neighborhood haven't been as wild this summer. I guess it's too hot, but or maybe they're at camps. Girl, I'll be sending my kid to camp every day. But anyway, they hadn't really been that bad. But I just wonder if you got your school supplies, you're shopping for that, if you're ready for your kids to go back, if they're ready to go back.
It's called a fall from grace.
A fall from grace. Okay, I'm going to check it out, and I'll report back next week. I've got to do a bunch of custom orders today at work, so while I'm doing those, maybe I'll watch it, and then I'll give you y'all's feedback. A fall from grace. Ooh, honey, I love a movie recommendation. Okay, y'all, look at that. We've got all those fabulous pumpkins, and I'm going to change one though.
People may be waiting for tax-free weekend to get the school supplies.
When is that? In August?
Been the first weekend in August.
Hopefully you took off those days. Tax-free weekend. Okay, y'all, look at that blue in there. It's so pretty. It really fills it in nice. So let me give you a recap of what we've done. We took a PVC teardrop. This one was 32 inches, so I think it was $19.99. And then we added in our ribbon, which I used a basic burlap ribbon, and then I used one with decorative copper on it. Then I did our leaves. I used a maple ivy teardrop, or you could use a swag to cut it apart, put those in there, then go with your glitter, which I used a gold honey locust spray, and then I finished it off by using the navy pumpkin spray, and I just kind of stuck that through there as well. So this is just another opportunity of how you can color block, how you can mix colors together that are bold and pretty, and you don't always have to stick with the same thing, which is orange, okay? Fall Floral is 15% off at ellishomeandgarden.com, so you make sure you guys check that out. Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Designs by Dylan and keep up with everything that's going on there. But y'all make sure you come by location here at Ellis Girl, because they got all kinds of stuff starting to come in. The rooms are starting to take place, the vignettes for Christmas, so it's always so pretty. And I see the trees blowing out there. Hope to God that blows in some rain or something.
We do have a chance tomorrow.
Oh, really? We'll take it. But what happens here, y'all, is it gets really dark and cloudy, and then it just gets hot. It's like humider, and then the mosquitoes come back, and then we're...
And it splits and goes around us.
West Nile. Yeah, exactly. It does split. Crazy. All right, guys. Y'all have a fabulous, blessed day, and we will see y'all next time here at Ellis Home and Garden. Bye, y'all.
Bye.